To be able to come to my hometown and to my home and really invite and receive so many lovely people to hear about one of my crazy projects. It's a dream come true. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I have to recognize several people who are mentioned in the book. So for those of you who have not read the dedication, it is to my mom and stepmom, Molly, whose love of reading begat my own. So, in other words, if it weren't for Molly, I wouldn't be sitting here tonight.
Oh, and your stepmom, and your mom.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to start actually with just, I'm not going to have a very long reading, so you don't have to settle in too far into your seats. And after a couple of pages, I'm actually going to show a video, which is new, and I'll explain that afterwards. But let's go straight to the reading. She complimented me in a language I didn't know. And when I get boring, you can always watch Zeno. She complimented me in a language I didn't know, but when she blew cigar smoke into my eyes and nostrils, I understood, like a dog, although I can't speak it yet. They showed me room after room. It took me from here to Belém and back again in a minute. And that is from Elizabeth Bishop's Riverman from Questions of Travel. The second epigraph is rather short. It's Richard F. Burton from Explorations of the Highlands of the Brazil, Volume 2. And it reads, "In these parts, all men travel with fierce dogs." Chapter 1. Travel is often an excuse to accomplish something else. Call them exterior motives, but journeys are rich in metaphorical potential, driving the change catalysts, the line trajectories of one's path. Is your life stuck in a rut? Does your motor need a kickstart? But this felt like the sweetest, fullest welcome of all. So Brazil had done it again. Just when I thought that I had become impervious to her charms, resistant to her spells and tricks, she had upped and broadsided me once again. It was a journey that so many had said shouldn't be done, was too risky, too indulgent, too childish, too this or that. And in the end, it was none of those things. Brazil is a magical and very large, yet startlingly intimate place. A nation of so many warm panelinhas on the low burner of a long afternoon. And so it came to pass, for a dog born in Costa Rica and brought to Brazil at the tender age of 1, that Brazil was now his home, as it would always be. As for me, that is another story, whose outcome is not yet told, as home continues to be the last place where I feel welcome. Then we arrived, and everything changed. Now, if someone would only throw the ball again. Epilogue. Potholes, seen from a different perspective, are actually bracingly efficient tools to avoid traveling on the surface of things. When driving by comparison on one of those perfectly smooth, gently curving, wonderfully signed and maintained superhighways of the developed world, I pay less attention and get drowsy, which makes them far more hazardous for me. In Brazil, you have to fix your gaze steadily on the here and now, always waiting for, no, expecting, a new turn with fresh obstacles just ahead.
Minha vida é andar por esse país pra ver se dia descanso feliz, guardando as recordações das terras onde passei, andando pelos sertões e dos amigos que lá deixei.